There might be one hip-hop artist slash rapper that's more satanic than Lil Uzi Vert, and that's Trippie Redd. I'm actually convinced that these two are in a battle to become the most satanic artist out there. I'm going to show you all of this right now. I want to show you a couple things first before we hop into his music videos, which are borderline horror films. And just by looking at his face, you can already tell this guy is really up to no good. And this is a picture of him as a kid. And then when he sells his soul to the devil and becomes popular in music, this is what he becomes. He just looks like a straight up demon. And if you close his eyes, you get the 666 on his left eyelid. And don't ask me what the other tattoos are. I don't know. And honestly, I don't care. The 666 says enough. And some people claim that it means that the 666 stands for like 6 protons, 6 neutrons. I don't believe any of that. Just continue watching and you'll understand why. I think it's for the mark of the beast and Satan. There's quite a bit of symbolism in his album covers. This is Love Scars 3. You can see him in a cartoon version, and right behind him is the all-seeing eye, the Illuminati sign. And then we often see him wearing this on his sweatshirt. It's the same exact Illuminati symbol, so Illuminati confirmed for Trippie Redd. With his album cover on Pegasus, I'm really not sure what this is supposed to be, but there's got to be some deeper symbolism. Just the way he's standing there, kind of like he's being crucified. I mean, there's a horse with wings, the crescent moon. But I believe this is another edition of the album cover for Pegasus, and we see him as a demon with the wings in red fiery hell behind a cemetery. Demons kind of behind him with snakes on his hair and the crescent moon again. Before we get into the music videos, I want to show you this chain that he rocks all day long. And you're going to see this a lot in his music videos, so I want to go over it. He calls it the heartagram. We know that the pentagram is often associated with Satanism, rituals, all kinds of dark stuff, right? And honestly, I think he just made it the heartagram because he's not going to go wearing a pentagram on his chest. That would just be wild. So put a heart and make it okay to wear. Make it even cool to wear, so people that love this guy and love his music will even go buy one themselves. But let's listen to what he says himself about it.
The piece that I have on right now is called the heartagram. You know, I sacrificed myself for my love.
Yeah, I mean, that man really just doesn't care. And then he sold this at Rolling Loud, pentagram with a circle around it. I mean, it's just so satanic. Look at the actual pentagram. It literally looks like this. Going to see Trippie Redd live and then taking the symbol of the Church of Satan home with you. That's just wild to me. Like, what? Anyway, let's dive into the music videos. The first one we're going to be talking about is Topanga. And to me, this is by far the worst one. It's kind of like a horror film like I was talking about. We first see him in this room dressed up as a high priestess with red hair. He's got snakes on him, and then there's 2 goat heads in the background on top of 2 pillars. To me, the goat here is representing Baphomet. He's worshiping the devil. As the camera starts to zoom out, we see goat heads everywhere, and there's one right in front of him. And to me, this is representing a satanic altar, and he's just worshiping it. And honestly, that makes sense to me because as we go into the next scene, we see a bunch of women in white clothing in a big circle with red flooring, and we always know that this is the beginning of some type of secret society ritual. And they're all kind of moving back and forth like they're possessed, and they have this weird stuff on the outside of their eyes. It literally feels like a scary movie. And then now we see the high priestess come into the middle of the circle in his white robe, and they're all paying attention to him. As we flash back and forth between the goat head altar room and him in the middle of the circle rapping and smoking, we see him levitate and look like he's possessed. Guys, this is some next level demonic type music video. Just look at the way they portray him. My issue is that he's put in the image as the Antichrist. I mean, what else could it possibly be? Now, this is really creepy. So you can't notice, but their eyes are closed, but it's an illusion like they have eyes. So there's something on their eyes, and they drew something on it to look like the eyes are open. Once again, I know it's annoying that I have to pause all the time, but I have to do it for this video to stay up, so just bear with me. And now we see possibly the most satanic part of the whole music video. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the official Church of Satan pentagram surrounded by candles. Trippie Redd sitting in his throne with 2 goat skulls next to him. My goodness, talk about some satanic, demonic, disgusting symbolism. This man's soul is with Satan, and he's not afraid to tell us, and his music is poisoning our minds. And what the heck is going on here? Are they taking drugs or some type of ritual thing in Satanism? I don't know what that is, but the girls start getting possessed and start spazzing out, and it's just really weird. And there's one more thing I want to show you from this music video, Topanga, and that's this dress candle thing that they're wearing. I had to guess what this was. I would say it would be the devil in a dress saying or getting married to the devil, but there's a lot of really odd things in this music video, and it does give you that horror film vibe. These poor kids watching these music videos thinking that this stuff is normal truly, truly scares me. But anyway, let's hop into the next music video. The next song we're gonna look at is called Save Me Please, which is kind of an ironic name just to keep in the back of your head with all this satanic stuff. Right off the bat, what I noticed is that Trippie Redd's look is off. He kind of looks like a ghost here. I don't know, just kind of lifeless. But this music video takes place in this abandoned warehouse or room, and the only thing in this place is these candles. Makes you think of some rituals going on, or like a funeral or some type of prayer going on. Okay, and then it switches to someone hanging upside down, which makes me think, is this guy about to sacrifice someone in this video? Now remember the heartogram that he called? We see that flashing in this video very often on someone's belly. And it looks like a wooden belly or like a fake person. And then the next scene, a skeleton is just walking right behind him, which is super creepy. But this next scene is honestly the real reason I wanted to show you guys this music video. There's a ritual that's being performed in the woods by this girl who just looks like she's absolutely beat up, and she has a bunch of knives through her back. And then we see Trippie Redd come out to the woods, and then they perform a ritual of witchcraft or whatever the heck they're doing. And oh my goodness, what is going on? And then immediately it flashes to the heartogram or the pentagram or whatever the heck you want to call it. What kind of sick stuff do you have to be into in order to make this music video? Final music video, and I'm not going to spend too much time on it. It's called Demon Time. And during this whole music video, Trippie Redd has his hair set up as horns. And this whole music video is about them, I think, murdering someone in a motel because they're moving a dead body right now and they're sitting outside of a hotel. And plus there's blood everywhere all over their clothes and the backdrops of the music video. Every single one of this guy's music video has to do with either Satan, death, blood, or sacrificing. The comments, especially on this music video, are just people hyping him up, thinking it's so cool and awesome, and how they can't stop playing the music video, which truly is concerning. From the Illuminati to Satanic album covers to the horror film music videos to the heartogram/pentagram that he reps on his chest to the devil horns on his head to the 666 tattooed on his eyelid. Just warning y'all, be careful on who you're supporting out there, because man, the agenda out there is real and the spiritual battle is even more real.